G'day back to Walkabouter's Guide to Australia.
Or whatever we end up calling this thing.
Yeah, whatever. Episode 80. To celebrate, here we are at the Sydney Opera House. The best opera house in Sydney and the world. Take that, Fitzgerald Theatre in Minnesota. This reminds me of the day the Queen opened it. It was also windy.
Ready now for the Queen to declare the building officially open.
Soaring Opera House. I have much pleasure in declaring the Sydney Opera House.
But what's it made out of? If you said shells, you're crazy. And right. Let's go see. See? Shells! They use seashells because seashells have great acoustics. Just ask the singing clams, I guess. I'm sorry it's so windy. Whenever they show the Opera House in like travel videos and tourism commercials, they always cut the sound down. Because it's windy. I'm gonna keep these. They really chip off really easily.
What's that?
Just a little tip for you. In this free guide to Sydney. Oh, we have to go back this way. So there you have it, the most famous building in Australia, an opera house. Because when you think about Australian drunken larrikins, you automatically think about high society, upper class opera singing. So it makes sense. But it may look familiar to you because it's appeared in a lot of popular culture, including everyone's favourite purple superhero, who isn't Grimace, the Phantom. In this issue, the Phantom of the Opera House. Yuck. Inside the dreaded Skull Cave, the ghost who walks plans a super fun day out with some friends. Tracy here. Hey Dick, there's a wonderful opera playing today in Sydney. Want to come with? Well, I've been working the whole day, but my afternoon just opened up. Hello, Tintin. If you're not up to anything today, Sydney Opera House is hosting a splendid opera, if you want to come along with me and Dick. Nope, I'm not doing anything exciting. I'll meet you there. Z Z Z Z Z Z Z Z Z Z Z Z. He's asleep and he's the one who wanted to go and see it. Funny. You never seen so many Z's in speech bubbles before. Unless of course you look down at the comment section of this very video. But don't worry, I'm about to wake you up. Because we're moving on from this horrible building. But what we really came for Sydney for was to look over there at Circular Quay, a giant waiting area. waiting. That's all people do here at Circular Quay. Even though it's like the junction point for the entire universe, people just end up waiting for buses, trains, and ferries. Fortunately, a long time ago, a ferry made this boomerang magical. I think that's the backstory for this. I can't remember. So, we're going to use this magical boomerang to walk about over to what Sydney-siders call the coat hanger.